Can you tell that I'm sick of doing these reviews already? Yeah, I'm not doing any more after this. This is the last one. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if like no one watches this video because no one probably knows what this kaiju is. But I genuinely love Legion. So this is Mother Legion from Gamera 2, I believe, 1996, 1986, something like that. Again, these are stitches, not gloves. So they definitely justified her character with this figure. And I know that SH Monstarts is making... God, I'm sorry. I know that SH Monstarts is making one of these now. But I'll still be getting that one. But I'm happy with this figure. Really happy. So, let's get into why. Okay, I think I should go over accessories first, actually. So, let me just find a good, secure place to grab this figure. There we go. She's small, but she's also shockingly big at the same time, if that makes sense. So, all Revoltech figures come with these little boxes to store the accessories. And oh my god, they are a lifesaver. I genuinely hate the accessories you have, like... Oh my god. Imagine if these little, tiny things were stored the same way SH Monster stores theirs. Alright? Just go ahead and... Here, let me just get one of them. This is an actual accessory. Look at how small that thing is. And it's still painted. It's so small. It looks like an actual bug. Right? This is the, one of the Legion drones from the movie. So this is the smaller one. Let's see. It is painted, and it's painted really well. I don't know if you can see it, but its tiny little eye in the center of its face there is painted blue. And then these are painted yellow, obviously. All of these are painted. There's not a single one that doesn't have paint. Alright? It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these little guys. And I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with them, but I'm really glad that they gave us those, right? She does come with a little Gamera figure, like a mini Gamera, but my mother, I showed it to my mother because she adores Gamera, and she decided that she wanted to take it and keep it as her pocket turtle. So now he is gone. Yeah, I'm not getting him back anytime soon. Which is it's yeah, it's fine. It didn't. It's supposed to come with a stand. I don't know where the stand is. I know where the base of the stand is. I think the rod is just gone to plug into the Gamera, so I can't display it with the Gamera anyways. So, let me bring Legion back over here. Legion may look like she's really big because of how long she is, but trust me, she is small. She's not going to scale with anything that you have. She is a Revoltech figure, so she is a small figure. But that does not at all take away from the actual figure itself. because this thing is insane. Revoltech has always just made really good figures. I've never been disappointed with a Revoltech figure, other than like one time when I got a cheap knockoff. I think I still have that YouTube short up on my YouTube page, where I got the EV24, I think, like the Evangelion figure, and the arm snapped off because Revoltech joints are a little weird. Right. It's still, Revoltech joints are still apparent here with Mother Legion, because it's a Revoltech figure. I don't really like Revoltech joints. They're weird to me. I don't really understand them. And I'm deathly afraid of breaking these figures because of the Revoltech joints. But from what I can tell, there are some joints that aren't Revoltech joints, unlike some other releases. So, first of all, we'll just do articulation, because it looks like she is practically begging for it right now. Look at this. Alright, so, first of all, this can open and do this for some reason. I don't remember if she did that in the movie or not. I remember that Gamma rips these off of her, but I don't know if she opens them like this. Okay, so she does look really nice with them open like this, because you can see all of the tiny little intricate details that they put in here, like in her face, which we'll talk about more in the details part. But you can open these like she's roaring. She looks a little wonky like this, but not in a bad way. So you can open and close these and move them any which way you want. Just like that. Right? Mother Legion is back. It's unfortunate she doesn't come with her wing accessories, but it's Revoltech, so. So these can move outwards as well. These don't seem to be Revoltech joints. I think these are... I'm not sure what type of joints these are, but they don't feel like Revoltech joints. Okay, so her head, her head and neck are two different joints. But her head mostly only swivels. It doesn't exactly move very well. Like, it can move a little bit, as you can see, but... Right? Her neck is what does most of the movement. Alright. So... let's see. All of these, I love these little legs. Or little arm things. I'm not sure what you call them. So, these are like ball joints, basically. Again, they don't feel like Revoltech joints. When you move them, if you've ever eaten crab before, and you've like messed with the legs or whatever, this feels like when you're messing with crab legs. Like, these feel like actual crab legs. They don't, like, this figure feels really nice to hold. Right? So these can move any way you need them to. any possible way that you can imagine. You can have them open up, closed. Right. So, to me, it seems like her upper body is really heavy compared to the rest of the figure, because it is, she has an ab crunch, but it seems to droop a little bit, like really easily. So, that was her little legs. You can get her to hunch over for whatever reason, and it's really, really nice. So, there is a bit of a gap here, but in general, I'm not sure why you would be posing her like that, because it's not what Mother Legion does in the movie. Okay. So, she has an ab crunch, and I believe it can turn, but that is a Revoltech joint, so. She has tiny little legs down here, right? These little turds. So you can move them at the top, but that seems to move the her little arms. I'm not sure why, but because her legs can move, her arms can move on their own. So her arms can move on their own really well, but you can also move her legs, and move her little knees, I guess these are, and her toes. Her legs are surprisingly articulated for how small they are. And these little pinchy thingies can open and close. Again, it feels like an actual crab. Moving her over this way, you get to see all this great detail on the back. Alright, so I haven't really messed with these legs a whole lot. You can open them and close them, so open them about that far. These ones you can also open. These little things you can do this, I guess. And these are oh, I'm sorry. So these are Revoltech joints. You can make her look bigger if you need to by messing with those legs back there. But she's still not going to be huge. I think this is how she's supposed to look anyways, with these, like, grasshopper legs outwards. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I'll have to Google a picture of Mother Legion later, and so I can pose her better. But I really like the posing on this figure. I was very surprised on how much they were able to fit in this tiny little bug. Right? Right. So for details, this figure is really, really well detailed. I need to turn on the lights. I did not realize that they weren't already turned on, because the sun is up today. Ow. Okay. So, let's just... The details on this figure are immaculate. Genuinely amazing. See all this? So, first of all of these little bumps here are actually sculpted in. And they're throughout the entire body, every single one of them. They're all sculpted individually. And it looks amazing. It really gives her the bone texture. And there's definitely some heavy shading in here. Like in this little pocket in here, that's not actual shadows. It's like shading paint. Okay, so let's look at the inside of her face here. Put these up. Just look at this. Absolutely amazing. This thing here, this her little beam thing is translucent. But look at her eyes. They put so much detail and care into her eyes, and just like this entire portion of her face, which most people are not going to pose her like this. They even sculpted her little mouth thing. This entire portion just looks so good. Right? They even painted like the inside of these and sculpted them and whatever. Let me close this up. Okay. So this part, these little, I think these are eggs for the little Legion soldiers, if I remember correctly. It's it is not translucent, but it's done really well. Like either way, it is painted really well. It's not really completely vibrant. Compared to the rest of the figure, it is still like it stands out, but it's a bit dull, the color, but it is painted really well. And just like look at this little thing. Why did they put that there? Because why not? Like they wanted to be accurate to the sculpt, and there was just so many things that go into this figure. And she's really amazing. So this entire back portion is just like a slug, basically, and then, oh, this looks amazing, right? All of these little ridges and everything here. Absolutely amazing. This figure is 8 years old. 8 years old, which is older than most of the people in the Godzilla fandom. Or, well, I guess in this case, Gamera, but... Legion is one of my favorite kaiju, like, in anything. I genuinely love this figure. Okay, so for me, picking up this figure, I just get completely lost. Like, in everything that it has to offer. If I pick up this figure, I'm gonna be sitting here fiddling with it for like hours. It's just one. It's one of those figures. Like, if you pick it up, you're gonna be messing with it for hours. It is so amazing. The details, the articulation, everything about it. Revoltech did such a good job with this figure. I have always liked Revoltech as a company, but this is amazing. Let me go grab the not SH Monstars, the Revoltech Anguirus, and just do a few comparisons there. Okay, so here's the Revoltech Anguirus, which is definitely older than Legion here. And it shows that Revoltech did really evolve as a company. Wow! Oh my God! Look at this! Look at this! Look at her eye in the sunlight. That's so nice. It's like it's glowing. This figure is really nice. Okay, so if you own this figure and you don't own this one, you can already see that Mother Legion is small. Like I said, she was small, but I meant it. She's only slightly bigger than Anguirus. I think that's about it for this figure. Just like the other ones, I'm not going to be pulling the box out because I don't want to dig through my room to get it. So, final thoughts. I had to rewrap this. It's not great because we ran out. Final thoughts. Should the small size and possibly larger price than it originally came out, should that scare you away? Absolutely not. This figure is amazing. Should you wait for the SH Monstars one since that one's coming out? That depends on you. The SH Monstars one is huge. It's absolutely massive. Based off of the SH Monstars Legion, or Iris, it was not much bigger than the SH Monstars Gamma, and that was $309 on Big Bad Toy Store, US dollars. So, if Legion is actually that much bigger than Gamma, as we saw in like the images, she's going to be like $400. If you don't care about that price, I'd say wait for the SH Monstars, but this figure is still worth picking up if you also want the SH Monstars one. If you really like this kaiju, I would, and you have like the money or whatever, I would definitely get both. If you don't want the SH Monstars one because of the price, then get this one instead. It is small, but it is a good replacement or like something to be put in place of that SH Monstars one. This figure is really, really nice. And I wouldn't be surprised if this figure has a few things that the SH Monstars doesn't. Like, I'm pretty sure the SH Monstars one will probably have her giant wing accessories because Iris came with his giant wing accessories. Legion here, I'm pretty sure they're also going to give her wings, but I doubt they're gonna give her little bugs or a mini pocket turtle camera. And I'm not sure. I don't know if they will give her mouth, like make it so she can open her mouth in the same way that this one does. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't do that and it's just like a separate head accessory or something. But this figure is absolutely worth it. Like, I really like this figure. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna sneeze. Nope, no, I'm not. Alright. So, those are my final thoughts. I think this figure is going to be really nice for photography and stop motion, especially in outdoor lighting, which I'm going to go do in a second because I'm really excited. Like, this figure looks absolutely amazing. So, I definitely recommend picking it up.